Hi guys, how are you? Hey Perry.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah,
It's Monday.
the day we
Like
all
we
hate.
didn't have a break. We need a weekend from the weekend. Oh my goodness. We got to stop this, Perry. We have to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me look this up really quick. We got a lot to talk about today. Uh who was that? Oh, Method Man. Method. Okay, what's it called? I it's I don't know the name. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about Tamika Scott's new song with Method Man. It's good. I'm trying to get the name of it. It's good. It's really, really good. Wouldn't that be funny, Perry, if Tamika decides to go solo and is bigger than everybody in the group?
Yep, that'd be
The one
good.
that got
Especially,
mistreated?
yeah. And I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I can't find the name of the song. I'm gonna find it. So we're talking about that. We're gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell not showing up, and losing custody of the children. Okay, we're gonna talk about the heavy hitters getting fired today. Don
Lemon.
Lemon. I wrote that wrong. Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. Ooh, these are some heavyweights. Okay, I don't even know what to start with first. And let me get the name of this song. Hold on, it's driving me crazy. Let me put this up. Let's start with Tamika Scott. Okay, you guys, the underdog. That's what I'm gonna call her. Is that mean if I call her the underdog?
No, not really. I mean, you saying that because her sister thinks she's the
Yeah,
queen bee.
because
Yeah. Hmm.
no one thinks that she could break out to be the bigger star. Now, she has this song that I just heard like 2 minutes ago with Method Man, okay? And it sounded like good old fashioned 90s music. See, I'm not into this new stuff. I used to hate it. Is it called Tonight? This is such a good song. Okay. And what I mean by that, it sounds like 90s music, is I cannot stand, and I don't know if it's age. Okay. I don't hide from my oldness. I tell y'all I'm old. First of all, I know all about the rap game because I got two boys. Okay. And that's all we listen to. They play especially my young son, that music blaring all out. I can name it word for word, but I hate mumble rap. I can't stand it. Now, I used to hate it when my mom would say, I hate rap. It doesn't make any sense because you just like
Yeah.
at times.
Right.
Am I lying, Perry, when I said in our day, like a Jay-Z made songs that made sense?
Right.
Okay?
Hmm.
He did not make songs that put you at the scene of the crime. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
why is it you do not rap about songs that put you at the scene of the crime? I just don't understand this. Wait, huh? You commit you M somebody. I'm not making this up. The YSL case is alive and well, and then you go write about it. Look. People are being old with me in the chat. You understood the words, okay? You were implementing yourself. You're not talking stupid about, I just can't. I tried with the new music. I tried to like the baby. All his music sounds alike, and he's idolizing Suge Knight. Who in their right mind like Suge Knight? Did you guys hear the rumor that Suge Knight is getting out of jail? Anyway, let me
I
say
haven't.
this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Y'all are a mess. Well, yeah, this is the channel. We don't like the new rap. So this sounds like the 90s. So I go all the way up to the late 90s, early 2000s. I would say about 2010. music starts sucking really, really bad. When they start shutting down the rap divisions of the major record labels because they were scared of the rappers, then music starts sucking. All of these YouTube rappers, like if you're discovered on YouTube, yeah, well, no, sorry, you know. So, but this sounds like early 2000s. It's really, really good. She can sing her ass off, and I'm really pulling for Tamika. We should start a fan club, a Tamika fan club. Girl, you can do it. Put what's her sister name? Latasha in the dust. No one buying your gospel album, not because it sucks. You can sing just because you suck as a person.
Right, right.
Like Tamika Scott, I hope it gets on the charts and it really sounds good. It makes sense. I forgot, like I miss Method Man when he was childish and immature. You remember he used to have that fake eye in his
Yeah.
eye?
Hmm.
And he is killing the game. He's on one of 50 Cent shows that I watch every week. I'm not sure if it's BMF or Power Book 2, but he's a good actor now. Method Man is. It's just, grown to respectable. But congratulations, Tamika. I can't wait till it goes out. I'm going to push it. We want you to succeed. And then let's see what Mommy and Latasha do then. That's so mean. Why am I so mean to people? That's it. Power Book 2. Listen, all these little gangster shows that they got coming on, Power is good. But it was another one me and Damien was watching yesterday. Snowflake with John Singleton. He made it before he died. You haven't watched it. It's me and Damien's thing. It's really good. Now stop it, Sharrell. Fan club. Tamika fan club. I mean, she looking good. Doesn't she look pretty? I want to see her make it. No, I want her to sell a platinum album and shut Mommy and Latasha up and make your money back that was stolen from you, girl. Okay? Shoot. Every time I see that damn white Maserati, I get mad. Oh, speaking of white Maseratis, I seen today, I was on TikTok, and you know how things just come into your feed unique. The alleged side piece was washing a red car, like she got a new, was it a Mercedes? It was something. Like, girl, where you get that car from? But I don't even care about her anymore. But Rocky might still be up to his, no good. Everybody in the chat is rooting for you, Tamika. Girl, we're going to buy the song. We can't buy it. I'm going to stream it because, that's old school. I used to buy a CD back in the day, and they don't do that no more. Did you know that, Perry?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part.
Do you listen to music by yourself? I'm not talking about Damien and Devin blasting that shit. Do you ever listen to music?
No, only when I'm going to the store, when I'm out driving. That's it.
I know. Why don't old people listen to music? I don't listen to music anymore. If it wasn't for my sons, I wouldn't know what was going on. But I know every lyric to every damn song. And my son's favorite is that damn, I don't want to call him a illiterate, but he talks funny. NBA YoungBoy. The guy with 11 kids. He got 11 kids at 25.
Damn.
11. That's my son's favorite. NBA YoungBoy. So I go around the house saying stupid shit because I'm picking it up from what I'm hearing in the background. As soon as we finish this, he'll be blaring it again. But anyway, NBA YoungBoy, super rich. And I thought NBA stands for the National Basketball League. It's never broke again. I thought it meant the National Basketball League. But anyway, congratulations to Tamika. Girl, I hope the whole album is a success. And we got you over here because that would be the ultimate prize, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
It really would. I got 2 minutes. Let me take another story that's kind of, I'm trying to save Don Lemon for last because that is a mess. Okay, let's talk about Melody. Ooh, child. Why didn't Martell show up for the custody case, Perry? What you think?
He ain't got time for it. He ain't got time to raise the kids. He ain't got time. He could have been babysitting his other kid. Couldn't get out. I don't know.
You are messy. He had to babysit Knox. That's why he couldn't show up. Okay, I need to stop. We going to hell. I don't know. Maybe he was babysitting Knox.
It could be that. It could be that. And once he got into the process, he knew he wasn't going to win. So sometimes if I don't show up and things stay the same or whatever, he can always say, "Well, she won by default."
Maybe I'll take it because we have no
I'm just saying, I
explanation.
don't know.
We have no explanation why this fool wouldn't show up for court. As much as he was doing all that crying on TV, oh, kids need their father too. Oh, she's keeping me from shut up, Martell. Shut up. Like, I don't know. He didn't show up. He lost by default. She has full custody. And this doesn't make any sense because he goes around talking about his kids, his kids, his kids. Now you have no say. You have to kiss Melody's butt.
But do she have? I mean, what happened? What was the results?
Full custody.
Oh wow,
She did.
Okay.
True Blue says because he's broke. Hold on, let's see. Broke as hell. Oh, is he? That's what I keep hearing. So we were talking about this on Members Only, and somebody was saying, I think it was Opinion, something about he ain't got no job except for the show. And I didn't even notice it because he's running around town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't got no job. And you had the nerve, okay? It went back to the same custody they had before. Yeah. I can't with these two. I can't. Someone says, I'm so happy for her. Now he can leave her the hell alone. He won't. Don't, Robin. No, he's still gonna want Mel, even when Sharrell comes on. Perry, you know Sheray's coming on, right?
No.
Yeah, wow. Carlos King got an okay, and Sharrell is coming on.
Both of them seeking attention.
Maddie says, no, Sharrell, they have joint custody. Nothing stays the same. That's what I meant. I meant that
it's back still, to the, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, so that's what happened. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about what a bum he is. I am messy. Let's get to the next 3 stories. That's really, really good. Perry, what you want to hear? Nelly? Do you want to hear? Let's hear Nelly next. And then Don Lemon last, because that he deserved everything he got. Okay, so did you guys know that Nelly used to date Ashanti back in the day? Oh, this had to be the early 2000s to the 2000 teens, right? It was Nelly, and they dated a long time, about 7, 8 years, maybe even 9. It was like a long time. So 03 to 13. How many years is that period? That's 10 years. They dated 10 years. Okay. They dated 10 years. And then he started dating this girl, Chantel Jackson. Okay. So he went through hell to date Chantel Jackson. He, when he met her, she was dating Floyd Mayweather. Do you remember all of this? And she left Floyd for Nelly.
I ain't know that.
And he sued her. He sued her for having an abortion. Remember this? And he said, you killed my babies. It was a long, drawn out thing. Okay. And he had to really fight for her. And she came into his life at the right time because he was dating Ashanti. And so I have this segment. I just made it up since I've been sitting here. It's called Girl, What the Hell Are You Thinking? And it's when I warn women about being in bum ass relationships, right? Like women stop, like Kenya Moore stopped paying for his back taxes. You know, since women I can warn. Like, don't. I got another person I want to add to it. Just this at the last minute. I decided to add this. Have you heard the rumors, you guys, about Chili dating Matthew Lawrence? You haven't heard this, have you, Pierre? You don't even know who he is.
Yeah, is it a white guy, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. But why is it an echo? Is it echo coming from me? Is your
you hear echo?
When I talk.
It could be my speaker. You want me to turn it down?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. No? Okay.
I think it's me because when
I mean, you're fine. Mm-hmm. But then when I talk, it's almost like it's coming out your speaker. I don't know. But
okay, so I just decided to add a statement called "Girl, What Are You Doing?" And that's for women I want to warn. See, I should have had this segment when Kenya was dating Mark, and who else? Eva was dating that no good bum. What's the name? Michael Sterling. But now I have it now to save the day. I'm about to ask Chili, girl, what are you doing? Because guess what I found out about this? At first, I was like, "Oh, I'm glad Chili finally found somebody." She's been begging for years for a man. She was on this show, Chili Finds a Man or something like that, and she hasn't been right since Usher. I ain't trying to be mean, y'all. Okay, don't think I'm shading her. But what I found out, and Perry, are you listening to me? Because are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
I found out that he only made $13,000 total last year. And then he lived with his mom. And he lived with his mom because he was dating Sharrell. He was married to Sharrell Burke. And she had to buy her own wedding ring.
Now, I thought
Girl,
he had.
what you doing, Chili? Girl, what are you doing?
I haven't seen them in photos lately, but then I just assume he had money.
Because his brother has money. Can you tell me one thing you've seen Matthew in?
Oh, well, maybe. No,
I'll wait. No. Child, nothing. Chili, this is not going to. Girl, I'm surprised. Where is what's her name? Tion. Where Tion at? Tion got to. This is not what. Girl, what are you doing? She's one of these women. She's beautiful. She's pretty, but she can't keep a man. It's because she makes mistakes like this. We are too old for you to only make $13,000 last year, for you to live with your mom because you got a divorce because Sharrell said do you remember Sharrell Burke from Dancing with the Stars? She had to kick his ass out and divorce him. She said he's weird. He has a 47 reptile collection. So he collects like lizards and iguanas and
that's why
shit you shouldn't be playing with when you're a grown ass man.
That's why all his money going.
Wait, I mean, 13,000. I'm not a gold digger either. But Perry, don't you think after a certain age, you got to be responsible?
Yeah, I mean, 13,000. I mean, damn. Yeah, he could do something. I mean, but that and staying at home with his mom. Are you sure? Oh, no. When she got with him, he was at home with his mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was at home with his mother. And he was at home with his mother with Sharrell Burke, too. He moved into Sharrell's place. So when she kicked him out, he went back home to mom with the reptiles, right? With his 13,000. And then his brother, Joey Lawrence, and the mom, when he did want to move out, was discussing helping him pay the bills. They have to pay. He has to, Joey helps with everything. You know, the famous one. Do you know who he is? Do you remember, what was Joey Lawrence? He was on with the two twins. Wait, how is Joey Lawrence famous? I think he was on, something house. Does anybody know him? Something.
Family Matters or something crazy like that, or
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm gonna reserve that corner for what are you doing? And this will be the first time I'm gonna ask the man. I'm talking about Nelly. Boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? So he dated Ashanti for about 10 years. She left him. You don't date Ashanti. Men, do not date Ashanti. She will chew you up. Yeah, Blossom. That's it. Blossom. That was so long ago.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, I guess the lead girl, Mary Bylock. Oh, anyway, I used to watch the show. You do not date Ashanti. Ashanti is a savage. Okay. She puts no one before herself. She's shrewd. She's smart. She'll date you, and then when she gets bored, you're done. Like she's like a man in a beautiful woman's body. She's a man, and I knew when. Do you guys remember this? When Nelly was dating Chantel, the girl's picture I just saw, and he's standing next to her, and they are at a Versus concert. I hope the music doesn't play. And he spots Ashanti across the room. Did you hear about this, Perry? And he left his girlfriend, walked across the stage, to get to Ashanti. Let me show it to you. Music, hold on. See my pointer right here? This is Nelly. Now he was over here, right? Let me rewind it. He was back here out of sight. He spots Ashanti right over here. They're performing Ja Rule, and he walks across the stage to get to Ashanti. Wait, it's playing music. Hold on, let me try it again. Like in front of your woman. He has never stopped loving Ashanti.
Damn.
So they showed up this weekend. They were hanging out. They went to the fight. We watched that, didn't we? Wasn't that this weekend? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they've been spotted hanging out. And I was want to say, Nelly, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ashanti's smart. So what she did was, remember, she had an affair with Irv Gotti that he will not shut up about. Okay, years ago, and he's still talking about it. But not only that, she outsmarted him. So what she did at one time in her career, she remade all of her songs and switched it up minor just enough so she could say it's a different song, so he wouldn't have the masters. Now, this is some grown woman shit. Just listen to this. She explains it to us.
What is the thinking behind redoing the album as opposed to like just doing a new album? Like,
the thinking behind that is showing the business side of ownership and how important it is to own. And then once I re-record the first album,
you own it.
Exactly. So everything purchased, like when that goes, everything purchased from that moment, I own.
The girl's smart. She's a man. She's a man in a grown woman's body. And now, after years of begging, Nelly and her are back together.
Damn.
That's what I had to create this. Like, boy, what you doing? Ashanti don't like you like that. Okay. She do not like you like that. Bonji said Taylor Swift's the same way. Taylor Swift is the same. They are vultures. And men can't stop lining up for them. Like, I wish y'all the best of luck, and I hope
they
you
love
have
the
fun.
torture, I guess.
It don't make sense.
Yeah,
Does it make sense? Like, okay, Nelly, go ahead. So, you left a good woman and now you want to get back with Ashanti. Now let's go on to what everybody's talking about today, this Don Lemon story. I don't really watch CNN like that, but I know who he is. And I've been following his story before it even came out. So Don Lemon used to have a show on CNN during prime hours. They have that lineup. Well, no, let me start out by saying this. CNN has been going down for years, but it's really at an all-time low. Out of the three networks I'm comparing them to, Fox News, MSNBC, and CNN. And you can guarantee that CNN is always going to come in last place. And I think this is just my opinion, I think it always comes in last place because people say when you're talking politics, be neutral, be fair to both sides. No. People want to hear the side that they're on. Like, don't play the middle, CNN. Pick a side. Either you're going to be this side or that side. When I'm listening to my politics, I want to be extremely biased. I want them to tell me what I want to hear. And then that way, when I go over to Fox, I know what to expect. Oh, I'm in Fox territory. So we're going to hear things that favor Fox. When I go to MSNBC, I'm going to hear things that favor MSNBC. And when I go to CNN, I'm going to be confused as hell because they have not picked a side. Anyway, so he did a couple stupid things. He got drunk on New Year's, really, really drunk. And he's been working there for 17 years and he got comfortable. You're at work. I don't want to see you drunk, bringing it in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, you're at work. He got comfortable. He started thinking, in my opinion, I've been here so long. These are my real friends and they love me. So they took him out of his primetime spot and put him on the morning show. Thank you, Kathy, for the $20. I appreciate it. So he gets on the show and where's my, he gets on the show. So he's having a fit, right? Because nobody wants to be taken out of prime time. Not even Al Sharpton. When they moved him out of prime time, put him on Saturday, he was salty. He had to pretend like he wasn't. But he was.
He was so bad. I think he even lost weight. Just saying, just a joke.
It's like a demotion. It's a demotion, right? So they put him on in the morning, and they put him on with these two women. Hold on, let me find my article. Got to put that up. And they put him on a morning show with Poppy Harlow. I don't know how I know who she is, but I know who she is. But I swear to you, I do not watch CNN. They put him on with Poppy Harlow and Caitlin. I can't remember Caitlin's last name. They put him on with Caitlin. Geez, this other woman. Let me see if I can get her name. Caitlin Collins. Okay, and he was upset because now I have to work with these two itches, and I have my own show. But it's your own fault because they really got upset when he was tipping off Jussie Smollett. Do you remember this, Perry?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he tipped off Jussie Smollett, and Jussie left him hanging. You don't do that to nobody, do you really? You don't. So they ship him off to the morning show. But in the meantime, the ratings are going lower and lower and lower. So when the ratings are going lower and lower and lower, it becomes a game of we got to save our network, right? Tucker Carlson and Don deserve to be fired. Just let me get the story out. So anyway, so he goes on here, and instead of thinking teamwork, these two women think, hey, I could get his spot. And they really, 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 really started going after him. He was being double teamed. If you ask me. But anyway, they start calling him misogynistic. They start going to the blogs. And I was like, why is the same blog every day really doing these Don Lemon stories? And then it came to a point where he got into it on air with Caitlin. Let me see if I got a clip for this. And to me, this was the final straw. But it also was a warning. You know what I mean? Like, you're fighting over this girl. I'm looking at it as she wants my spot. We knew it was over when they took away his show. It was over. That's his fault. That's why I can't feel sorry for him. But he started thinking in his warped head that I have seniority. They won't fire me. But listen, they actually got into it. Let me play this to you on air. They start over talking him like he was the damn help. I'm not joking. Listen to this. And when I first heard it, when I actually heard it, I thought that it was echoing. It's not echoing. It's her trying to overtalk him. Just listen to this.
30-year-old Caitlin Collins, following the show's Thursday, December 8 broadcast, and unloaded on her in front of staffers as he accused her of, quote, interrupting him on air.
Pleiken joining us from Berlin with the news this morning. We are told that the swap happened at the Abu Dhabi airport and that she is on her way back to U.S. soil. Again, Brittany Griner, the WNBA star, released from Russian detention. We're standing by for the President of the United States.
It's been 10 months since she's been held in captivity.
8:30 this morning. The Worldwide Resources, Frederick Pleiken and others are on the ground there, and we're going to continue to follow. President Biden, as you see there on the right-hand side of your screen, you see President Biden expected to speak at the White House at any moment now.
And one
he
thing
was
to
briefed.
watch.
Stand by 1 second. He was briefed throughout the morning. It was.
Do you hear it?
Yeah. Hey, Sharrell, just real quick. I think you missed LaDom Sweet Tea.
Oh, did I miss a
It was a $2 super chat. And she says, y'all do know Tucker Carlson got fired today also.
I don't see it. Thank you, LaDom. I must have missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then my two.
Oh, here it is. I found it. I zoomed up. Y'all do know Tucker Carlson got fired today. We talking about him next. We're talking about Tucker Carlson.
And then there's one more. In my 2 cents, I think you missed. It's right below.
Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Can't miss those super chats. Hi, MI 2 cents. Thank you so much. Fox is being sued for $800 million, aren't they? They sure are. Let me hurry up and get to that then, Tucker Carlson. So anyway, he should have known that his time was coming to an end, because after that, they start calling him a diva, ego. He's ego tripping, all of this stuff. And then finally, I mean, these to me would have been like, Sharrell, go find a job. Go find a job. But he didn't. He started thinking, oh, I'm not going to let them treat me like that, and got caught up in, Perry, what would you call it? Like, I'm not going to let you, I don't know, some kind of office war. That's what it is. You know, they were going at each other.
It's about clout. You know, like who, you know.
And so they made the decision today. They fired him, and they did it in a disrespectful way. The rumor is that they text messaged the agent. They didn't even call him. They didn't even call this boy to tell him, don't bother to come in. You're done. So this was his reply. He says, I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. You're stunned because you want to be stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. I seen the signs. Ray Charles seen the signs. Why didn't you see the signs? It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. Yes, you gave them, they were looking to rearrange the network and you kept giving them reasons. Okay. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and many teams that I have worked with for an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best. Oh, bye, Dawn. I'm sorry. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you also got to say, too, like, he could have had the signs, but they trying to cut payroll. So, you know, he sort of screwed both ways. He's there. You seen the signs, but now they're going to bring in Gail.
But here's the thing. It's not easy to get that kind of job. What's them two people that had an affair in the office and they still haven't had work? What's their names?
Right. They've been out there pitching, too, and everybody keep turning them down. Damn.
TJ Holmes and Amy Robach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dawn. No one feels sorry for you. Be mad at Jesse Smollett, who threw your ass under the bus. And it is what it is. You should have, instead of fighting these women and you realize that they were ambitious and they want to get their name out there too and they want to look good, you should have maybe teamed up with them or start sending out job applications. I don't know how you're going to get a job. Call Stephen A. Smith. I don't know how you're going to do it. Let's move on to Tucker Carlson, because this is a really crazy one. Tucker, that's really a weird name for a boy, Tucker.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a Tucker? Sounds like sucker.
No, I mean, like last name. I've seen last name, but no, Tucker, no.
Yo-Yo said Don Lemon is headed to The View. I do not see him on The View. That's women. And we don't need him there. Like, we heard enough for you, Don. Go somewhere else. Don't come to The View. Please don't come to The View. Okay. Let's go to Tucker Carlson. This is really serious. Well, he's one of the top dogs at Fox News, okay? I do believe, if I'm incorrect, did he replace somebody famous?
It wasn't Rush, was it?
Was it Rush?
No, I don't know if Rush. I don't know.
No. Sean Hannity. He replaced Sean Hannity. Okay, and I've not known him. I've seen him around. He used to come on at times to CNN and give his piece. He's been around the industry for a long, long time, and he's one of their top dogs. Okay, now according to the rumors, let me switch to this. This is where it all went wrong. So they got sued, Fox News, right, for basically telling lies about the elections, saying that they were rigged, saying all kinds of shit. And to be honest, I'm not disrespecting you if you listen to Fox, but they lie a lot. That sounds bad. But I'm sure MSNBC does too. When you're in that culture, and I can be accused of this sometimes. I only think Democratic at times. You know what I mean?
Well, I know what you mean.
You can get into the culture where you only think Republican, and that's all we hear, and we're getting each other all pumped up. And it's like, that's just what's going on in the little Democratic world or my little Republican world. But there's a whole world outside of this that thinks we're all crazy. Mm-hmm. So, but they got sued for some things that he had said, and saying that the elections were rigged and da-da-da-da-da. And the people that own the boxes sued them, and they won. And this has 708 million, but I rounded up $800 million. And according to the rumors, now let's get back over. So they decide that Rudolph Murdoch, the owner, decides that this is Tucker Carlson's fault. And they said really blindsided him, feels like he's a bad look for the network. Now, how is he a bad? look for the network. No, I'm really serious. It makes no sense. You know what he's saying, okay? You know what's going on. You know how your networkers work, how it works, and I feel like they're making him the scapegoat. And the Republicans are going crazy. So if you go on Twitter, some of them say they're not watching unless he comes back, because he was a hero of theirs. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, he just gets fired. He just didn't get fired for that. They said he used to work privately. Now, where is that at? Hold on, let me put this up. Fox News should have taken a cue from from Tasha K. I mean, what was the previous owner? Look, Fox has been run a certain kind of way since the days of, is it Roger Ailes? It's always been run the same. I don't agree with his politics, but he's a scapegoat, and that's not right. You know what I mean? He's a scapegoat.
Right. I mean, and hell, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, and they just fired someone else.
Ran the story, huh?
They did. They just fired another person right before I came on. So they're cleaning house.
But that was the whole narrative. The whole network sort of ran with the fraud situation with the voter boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when you have to settle for $786 million,
mm-hmm.
they don't want people to look like, oh no, it wasn't us up top. We're not liars. It was that damn Tucker guy, right?
And here it is. They also fired executive producer Justin Wells. But anyway, he's pissed, of course. You know, he's mad at the Murdochs. He said he was blindsided. And this has to be embarrassing too, you know, because you were an important figure over there. And then of course, they released the statement that they both agreed to part ways. I don't know what makes me more mad, that we agreed to part ways. Just tell everybody you fired me. Okay, you're playing me. That's what happened. They are called, oh, this is what he said in private. He said, this is just a classic Murdoch, I wonder if I can say this word, assassination. He's pissed. What do you think he's going to do, Perry? Because these days, you could go get a podcast and be just as influential as you were on the network.
I think he had a huge following, so
he does.
He'll be good. But
they were pissed.
He just won't be on Fox. Like, you know, he won't be in that castle with all of them. He got to go and do his own thing somewhere.
And then they're saying they're going to rotate different hosts in until they find a permanent replacement. And what makes it even worse, they came in and said Friday was your last day. Like, they don't give you a farewell. See ya. Thanks for everything you did. You know, let you tell the lie that you want to tell. They just don't come back. They probably had the stuff packed in boxes. You know how ruthless these corporations can get. I mean, my goodness. But that's like, he was the network. So they're turning on their main guy. This can't turn out good. And who wants that job? Well, somebody will take it, but you know what I mean.
Okay, don't get it wrong now. They lined up at the door now trying to get it.
Politics. Listen, after what happened to Tucker Carlson, whatever happened to Don Lemon, whether you're Democrat or Republican, know this. This being a journalist is a competitive job, very competitive. And so if you start thinking these people are really your friends, both sides, you're at work. That's work for you. If you get too comfortable and you think you're too powerful for them to fire you, or you think you've been there too long, Don Lemon, you've gotten too comfortable. And they should fire you because you're not on your P's and Q's. Never, ever, ever get too comfortable at any job. Anybody is not above getting it taken away from you. It is what it is. What are your thoughts?
No, I agree with that. No, I agree.
Because he did what they wanted him to do. He was in charge of the right-wing media. He played the game. Here, say this. He say that. we're going in this direction. He going that direction, only to get ousted.
He truly got the field played. Let's keep it real. Now,
Both
outside
of them
of just
have to
the
feel
money,
played.
huh?
I said both of them should
Right,
feel
right. Yeah,
played.
I know. But I mean, when you out there leading the charge on Fox and you just going at it with these conspiracy theories, and everybody's embracing it. Every other anchor that come on after him, you know what I'm saying? All of them doing it, and the higher ups is loving you. But as soon as they come out and they get popped for lying, they gonna throw all that shit on your ass.
Something else too. They said that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. According to a Fox News, they just learned this morning. Oh, so they just learned he was out this morning. They're gonna rotate. Child. It was something else I wanted to say. The network did not elaborate on the reason. We know, and that they didn't even let him know on Friday. Carlson has been the most powerful figure at the network. Got that. The Murdoch family felt that he was a liability. Child, they are. Oh, look at all these people. Hey, Denzel.
What's up, Sharrell and Perry and
Hey,
everybody?
what's up?
Hey,
What's
Bonji.
up?
Hey, Sharrell. Hey, Perry.
Hey.
Sebastian.
Hey, everyone. I'd like to go first. I'd love to go first.
Okay, you want to go first? Okay, hold on. Hey, Emmanuel.
Hello.
If he goes first, can I go second?
Yeah, you can go second. Hey, Ola, can you hear me? Hey, Poet.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
And
Good evening, guys.
somebody has their tabs open.
It's an echo.
It's not me.
Okay,
Good
everyone
evening,
go on
guys.
mute until Sebastian's done. Everyone go on mute.
Okay.
All right. Sound off, Sebastian.
Karma is a real thing, and she is a real son of a bee. Because I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
It's very ironic how, because Tucker used to bash Don on his show. Don used to bash Tucker on his show. And now it's just so ironic. They both get fired the same day from both of their networks. It's crazy.
Damn.
It's just crazy. I think, like, obviously the main cable news channels have been being weird these past couple of years. They have been giving more opinions instead of actual facts. It's not just Fox News that does it. CNN,
Yeah, but Sebastian,
MSNBC, they all do it.
But if you just give facts, you don't get ratings.
Well, the issue is, I'm gonna say this. Right now, Fox News is gonna die without Tucker. Because he's the one that brings them that, because they have the highest ratings of news channels in the country. He's going to cause them to tank. He's probably going to go on Rumble, because the thing is about Rumble, you get monetized instantly. You could get monetized instantly. He's probably going to go in on Rumble. He's probably going to get a deal there. They're probably going to even pay him higher, because Dan Bongino left Fox News and went on Rumble. So Megyn Kelly is on Rumble and YouTube.
Do you know if Tyson out signed with them or not?
I'm not sure if he did or not, but I'm just saying, I think cable news is going to die with all these big figures going to their separate ways. Don Lemon, I'm sorry. I know you guys may not like me for what I'm about to say, but he has said nothing but the truth on that show, and I'm standing my ground to it. Don Lemon has said a lot of, problematic things, but it's not like what he has said is not true. He has said the truth. I don't like it. I don't like that we want to criticize Don so quickly. I love Don Lemon, but he messed up with Jussie. He messed up.
What about those two morning anchors? They were after him, the two women.
Well, listen, CNN, I'm going to have to say this. I've been boycotting CNN for a long time.
Why?
Because it's just gotten weird. Ever since Trump was elected, it just became a Trump show. Like,
it's not neutral anymore?
That's when Trump was in office. But now it's starting to become neutral. It wasn't neutral a couple years ago. They were neutral, then they went left leaning, then now they're starting to come back to neutral. So I'm just saying this. Don, they took his show away from him. They were supposed to give that show to Laura Coates, who's a black woman, who's an attorney. They did not give her that show, and now rumors are they're going to give Caitlin Collins that primetime slot.
That's what
And
I heard. Yeah.
I'm not liking this because I really was expecting.
Well,
Laura
who is
Coach-
this Coates lady? Who's that?
She's a lawyer. She's an attorney. She's
good.
She's good, and they were going to give her.
Brilliant.
They were going to give her that primetime slot, but I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense how they took it away from her and are giving it to the white woman, Caitlin Collins. It just makes no sense. Like, I really was expecting Laura Coates to have that primetime show. But you know what? Now I don't give two F's about CNN nor Fox News. F both of them. They both could go do whatever they want, whatever they do. I'm starting to... CNN
You are so right, Sebastian, about this Rumble. Is it called Rumble? Yeah, it was Rumble, right?
Rumble. People get monetized instantly, and like they're just making money.
They are. We need to. They might be a new power app. We got to keep our eye on Rumble.
It's not just Rumble like that, Sharrell. The best thing about Rumble is you don't have to watch your words. Like literally, you could say anything, anything. As I said, karma's a B. Tucker, you hated Don. You disrespected him on your show multiple times. Don, you've done the same thing to Tucker. And now look at both of you. None of you guys are on cable TV anymore.
What do you think's going to happen to Don?
Don, he's probably getting Tucker's probably getting, they're all probably getting deals right now. News Nation is probably filling them with deals. They're probably all getting deals. But is CNN, you guys, if they get rid of Anderson, it's done. CNN is completely done. Without Don, Anderson, and Cuomo, CNN's done. If Anderson goes, absolutely not. No. If Anderson goes, CNN's done.
Yeah, I love Anderson. I like Anderson. If he's gone, do they still have Wolf Blitzer?
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, Grandpa's still here.
Hi, Bonji.
Hey, Sharrell.
Sound off.
Grandpa. I don't know if I've ever said this on your show. I'm a trained journalist.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. You did say this.
Yes. Oh. So I'm looking at this from a totally different lens, having been a reporter.
Okay.
And so here's the thing. One thing that I learned when I moved to America was, in America, if you have a following, in America, if you label yourself an expert on a subject, in most cases, people don't do their due diligence, especially on cable news, to actually see whether this person, what they're saying is true. And Tucker Carlson has been doing this for years. He has worked.
Yeah, but Bonji, you can't tell me that Tucker Carlson wasn't doing it without the higher ups knowing about it. They knew, right? Bonji,
can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you went out for a second. I was saying, Bonji, you can't tell me that the higher ups didn't know what Tucker was talking about. Tucker Carlson.
They knew exactly what Tucker was talking about because it came out during the Dominion case, which Fox just settled for that $700+ million. That Tucker Carlson was actually repeating lies on air and telling people that he ate ATE, the Orange Man, and didn't believe in the lie that the election was stolen. So he wasn't only lying, he was telling people the opposite of what he was telling his viewers. Now, Don Lemon should have known his days were numbered when that Juicy Smollett story came out. Because
wait, hold on, Bonji. Let's go back to Tucker. If they knew what he was saying, then they're making him the scapegoat. Wouldn't you say that?
Of course they are. But here's the thing. They're capitalizing on the fact that their listeners might not hear about this Dominion case. Because if Tucker had been given an opportunity today, let's say to broadcast his last show, Tucker would have gone scorched earth and could have told the truth if he wanted another job.
If Tucker would have told the truth, he would have been fired. Don't you think?
He's fired today.
But that's because they're making him the scapegoat. What I'm saying, in his situation, he had no choice but to lie because that's the information that they wanted out there, right?
No, that's what he believes that Fox News stands for lies.
Right.
Well, all of them.
Can I say something? I understand Bungie, where she's coming from. But at the end of the day, it's left for that person, personally, your life, to say yes or no. No one owns you. At this day and age, is right or good. Pick a lane.
Is that what you're saying, Bonji? She's saying that you're grown, and even if they told you to lie, you have to make the right decision. Is that what you're saying, Bonji?
Exactly. But the media landscape around the world is controlled by just a few companies. For example, Don Lemon might go to Newsmax, but then all this stuff that he's been saying can fit probably at Newsmax. Don Lemon's second strike, and I think the one that really has gotten him fired, was when he said women, I think he said women into their 40s, 50s, we have passed our prime.
Yes.
Those are the people that watch daytime TV.
Thank you.
Hold on, Ola. Hold on.
He did say that, but
he did say that.
Yeah, he said that.
A woman or a dog.
Because he was talking about Nikki Haley, who's
running for president.
His own mother. This guy has issue with women. It's so obvious.
Yeah. Wait, Ola. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? His mother has an issue with women. What do you mean?
Has never had the relationship he wanted with his family, and that's the truth.
I couldn't hear you. Say it again. I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
Don Lemon is I won't say black sheep, but he didn't sit down to learn the awareness of his surroundings. He just decided, I want to be like this people.
Let Bonji finish up. Go ahead, Bonji, about Don Lemon.
Sorry.
When you were talking about how you can never get complacent working for somebody. Remember during the pandemic, leading up to the pandemic, Don Lemon would profess his love for Chris Cuomo. He was unapologetic. He would
wait. You mean in a platonic way, right?
No. I'm talking in a platonic way. He called him his brother. He called him one of his closest friends. And he spent weekends and dinner parties at Chris Cuomo's house. And obviously, Don Lemon was familiar with the former governor of New York. So Don Lemon was moving in influential circles in the New York area where he lives. However, he didn't realize that his proximity does not mean that he cannot lose his job. At the end of the day, Don Lemon is one of the few black faces on primetime TV.
Yeah.
So he was demoted to the morning show. And who watches the morning show? Mostly women who are home or men who are preparing to go to work. But they don't really pay attention. They will maybe get to the office and read their news from online or what's trending and all that stuff. So I disagree that he is not close to his family, because he is very close to his mom and lost a sister the last couple of years. I'm an avid news watcher, and I disagree that cable news is coming to an end. Here's the thing. Before we probably finish the week, there will be somebody that right-wing media will be pushing to fill Tucker Carlson's shoes. CNN,
but Bonji, what Sebastian's saying is that CNN is sinking.
It's not CNN only; they're all sinking because a lot of these syndicated journalists are now starting their own platforms.
What about that, Bonji?
Are making their own money.
Sharrell,
yeah.
How there are more people who would probably watch reruns of Tucker, or who would watch Tucker Carlson or even CNN's morning show, or someone hard hitting like Anderson or Wolf Blitzer.
I'm not gonna watch reruns of Tucker when I can go to Rumble.
That's the thing. So you will you subscribe to Tucker Carlson when he starts his own show on Rumble? Where all these people are talking about black people that, gay people that.
No.
Of course, you will listen to that if that's what you enjoy consuming as a person. And that's what Fox News has capitalized on because they know they have an audience. We have this situation close to home here in Missouri of the man who SHOT, the 16-year-old, and his grandson said he had Fox News on 24/7.
But I'm not going to blame that on Fox News because of the guy's racist. There's people of color.
I do, because they peddle racism.
No, I'm not going to say that because there are people of color.
Oh, no.
You think, hold on, Bonji. You think Fox News is the reason that this nut job shot a African-American teen?
Have you guys been following how some of these individuals are becoming radicalized on right-wing media?
Absolutely,
and acting
Bonji.
out on right-wing media. How all these conspiracy theories, including conspiracy theories that say that President Obama, Hillary Clinton.
I get what you're saying, Bonji. If you're looking for that kind of information, then you're going to find it. You're going to go to Rumble. You're going to go to the podcast. So it's not just Fox News. It's the whole right wing almost.
Sharrell, so I don't need to jump into this.
To have a national station and a station that has influence and has their tentacles going into government and supporting people's campaigns, and they have a mouthpiece that goes on TV every day and talks about, for example, replacement theory, meaning that they don't want immigrants and other people of color in America. That is a problem.
Yeah,
yes.
You are right. I was pushing back, but you are absolutely right. You have to. Your rhetoric could cause danger, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's happening. Emmanuel, sound off.
Is the devil's workshop.
Sound off, Emmanuel.
Let me just say this: they both need to be fired. Okay, Tucker is crazy. This really had to do with the lawsuit. They lost so much money. I mean, it's almost $1 billion. So we had to see some repercussions. And unfortunately, it was him. And it also didn't help that during the discovery of the lawsuits, when they saw all those texts, like Bonji mentioned, a lot of the hosts there don't even believe the lies they're saying. And Tucker was actually, his texts were saying that he didn't even like Donald Trump. So that says a lot. I will say Fox News is dangerous. Like Bonji said, they have these very crazy QAnon. They said that Hillary Clinton had some S-ring at a pizza shop. And it does make people do crazy things because I'm pretty positive that the majority of the people who went over there and stormed the Capitol, they were probably watching Fox News and they believed the lies. But I don't put all the blame on Fox News because I also think that you as an individual, like you gotta have common sense. You can't, you have to have personal responsibility. But it doesn't help when a national platform is spouting these lies. Now, Don Lemon, I won't say that Don Lemon is dangerous or nothing like compared to Tucker, but he is very disrespectful. He made the women that he worked with uncomfortable. And that comment about women didn't sit well with people. It didn't sit well with me. Like, for him to say that a woman after she's 40, she can't do anything because she's past her prime, that was very offensive, very sexist. And I think he was just extra. He was too I don't know, too opinionated. Like, I don't think his place is at a news station. Maybe he should go work at The View or some more opinionated show. But
do you agree, Emmanuel, that Tucker will be working next week?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Hi, Ola. Sound off.
Hi guys, it's 10:57 here. So love you guys as usual. glad I could get in touch with you.
Okay.
The first thing is my prayer is towards Jamie Foxx and his family.
Yeah.
That's my main concern. Then Tamika, do it because you are a lady. Keep it up. I will buy your record.
Yeah.
Forget escape. Then with CNN, man, they're down the drains, just like Fox. What makes me angry, like Bonja has said, is like, and Emmanuel has said, so many of these so-called journalists, politicians are playing checkers with people. But you as an individual, you have to play chess games with them.
Hey, Jay.
That's it. They're all playing checkers, but you have to be smart to play chess game with them. Because I'm into politics here also, apart from politics and law. I have seen things that even some twats, pardon my French, knocked my door today.
Hold on. Ola, where do you live?
London. I live in England.
And you follow American politics?
Yeah, I'm a politician and a lawyer at the same time. I love even Nigerian. I'm Nigerian. I'm into politics, all those things. Anything, I'm an advocate. Anything that is going to affect someone, the way it affects me, I'll fight for it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I understand where guys are coming from, but I having the same stupid issues right here now with the royal family, with our politicians, everybody, even back home. We're all going through the same thing. But what I do pray for and I hope for with people that play checkers and they're smart, not chess, that we know who to vote for, the right person. But unfortunately, I love your panel because you guys tell people how to think. Do you understand?
We give our opinions. Yeah, we don't tell them how to think.
Yeah, but it's a good one whereby people can make up their own choices. I understand.
Yeah. You'll identify with somebody on the panel. Yeah. Sebastian, really quickly answer this question. Hold on one second, Ola. Explain to the chat really quick, Sebastian, what Rumble is.
Rumble is a platform similar to YouTube. It's an online video platform. It was founded in Toronto by some young guy. His name is Chris Pavlovsky, and people have been going on it, been making more money on it.
Like DJ Academics.
Yeah, and it's just basically uncensored YouTube. Actually, like, you could say whatever you want on Rumble. They will not strike your videos. They will not take down your videos. They will not demonetize your videos. And
well, if I don't come on one day, you guys know where I am. No, just kidding. Okay, go ahead, Ola. Finish up really quickly.
No, don't do that because I love your panel. Most of us here in England, we love watching you and Perry. Even when Perry has his own thing and you come up, we are happy because you guys say the truth. You tell it as it is. You don't pretend to be something else. And that's why I live my life. You hit the nail with the hammer.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's just it. And I'm glad you guys keep doing that. I keep doing that.
Poet, sound off.
Well, I never identified with this Don guy, just at all. But when I found his comments like to be so insulting to women, and it's so many women that he work with, then they moved him around. I knew he was about to be out of there. The other guy he says he wasn't with Trump. He was. That news was all fake news, but people watched it. The viewership with these news channels is with the people over 50, in my opinion, right? But I kind of feeling this was going to happen between the two, just so they can make some changes. Regarding this Chili girl, I'm so concerned with the Black women from 40 to 50 something and the choices they're making. It's like they're trying to preserve what should just end. Like, your TLC, what are the other TLC girls doing? If you're not touring, you should be at home. You should be doing something that interests yourself instead of spreading yourself around to these people.
So wait, hold on, Poet. You're saying you would never marry a man that made $13,000 a year?
Hell no. No, she's not doing it for that reason. She's doing it so she can get some airtime, right? These actors, these voice actors and all that, they don't even have the jobs anymore because the actors don't have work, so they're doing their job. So it's crazy how these Black women are spreading themselves thin as if they can't be with someone that's not in the spotlight. I think it's sad.
Maybe the D is good. Did you think about that? Maybe the D is good.
I don't know. Hey, Wayne, welcome. Is this your first time at the panel?
Hey, Sharrell. Yes, it is. How are you? You and Perry. I watch y'all all the time, and I get upset when I can't find a video to watch because I stay up late at night. But
I thought you were going to say you got upset when you couldn't find a shoe to throw at the TV.
No, I stay up late and I watch all the episodes, and I'm like, I saw that one. But anyway, Don Lemon and what's that nut? Carlson.
Tucker.
Now, isn't CNN and Fox, aren't they under the same management or somebody or whatever?
I don't think so. Sebastian, are they under the same umbrella?
No, well, under media, yes, but they're not under the same owner or anything.
No, I thought it was something like that. But anyway, both of them deserved it. And first of all, they got too complacent. Okay? Mm-hmm. And what it is, this is not the first time they said things that they shouldn't have said or but they got away with it. They got too complacent. Mm-hmm. Okay? And now when Dominion won that lawsuit for $787,500,000, when I was in the military, one way they would get you. They said they would get you where it hurts, your pocket. Then they didn't hit them pockets, and now they're gone. Okay, not saying they're not gonna get a job no place else, but Don Lemon, what got him was because the women at CNN complained about him. They said he would have a hissy fit where he always wanted to interview the top people, when it was big people. Don Lemon, he wanted to be the one to interview him. Okay, and he would get upset. This is what I read. But in Tucker Carlson, I mean, he should have known he was gonna get fired. Everybody else did. It's been all on the internet. They've been talking about it, about that how Tucker was probably gonna be next.
Wayne, do you think that Don Lemon right now somewhere crying?
In his money.
No, because I think he's gonna go right over there with Chris Cuomo and get a job with his buddy.
Wow, you do?
I would.
Yeah.
Him and Chris Cuomo, they were like the young lady said that they were tight because Don Lemon bought on Chris Cuomo because after Don Lemon show was Chris Cuomo, and they all
where does Chris Cuomo work now? Where does he work?
At that what's that, News Nation or something?
News Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got a job. I mean, so I can see.
Yeah, he might try to go over there. Yeah. AJ, sound off.
Hello, Sharrell. Hello,
Hi,
Perry.
AJ.
Hey, what's up?
Good evening, everyone. Yes,
Hi.
great news. I agreed with everyone actually about this firing. No surprise there. And rumor has it as well that there's more to it why they fired Tucker Carlson than just this little lawsuit. I mean, it's a huge money they paid, but
they didn't give the explanation. They didn't give explanation.
They didn't give explanations. They actually settled. This is the settlement amount. This is not a win. If they did go to trial, it would be way more money.
They should have fired Maria Benetona, Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity.
John Hannity doesn't work there anymore.
No, he does.
He's still there. He's still there.
He's back. Didn't he leave?
And that Trump lackey. They took get rid of them all.
No, that was Bill O'Reilly that got fired.
That's who it was. That's who it was.
Do you know? And when you showed that, do you know what? Rupert Murdoch would just never go away. Every time, like when you show that picture, I really thought.
But AJ, answer this question: why would they fire Tucker and not Sean?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Rumor has it that there's allegations against Tucker Carlson's about to come out.
What kind of allegations?
They haven't said it, but it sounds like that Fox News don't want anything to do with it. They don't want any more because they have another lawsuit as well coming up. what's it called? The Dominion is one, and then there's another one as well.
They have Smart Matters.
Smart Matters. So Smart Matters is very connected to Tucker Carlson. They want to get rid of him because then they don't have that, responsibility.
So you're saying Tucker is dead weight to them?
He's dead weight. Yes.
Oh wow.
He's very they can get rid of him, although he pulls in a lot of views. It's their loss, really, when you think of it, like in money wise, because they've lost all that money. And they've lost one of their number one host on Fox News. He's the number one host.
Crazy. But you know what? He was loyal. He was loyal. You can't trust anyone in politics.
Well, he was very, very. The reason, rumor has it that nobody management likes him other than Lachlan Murdoch. That is the son of Rupert Murdoch, and Rupert Murdoch. Lachlan is the one really running Fox News. But he's falling out of favor with them, and also this whole thing with Donald Trump coming out that he hates Donald Trump, apparently.
Wait a minute, stop. Hold on. Who hates Donald Trump?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's been in the news. It's breaking news.
Yeah. Hold on, everybody. Everyone hold on, because I am digesting this. Tucker Carlson does not like Donald Trump.
No, and there's recordings of him bashing him and everything.
And also, he actually doesn't believe the election was. He actually doesn't believe the election was stolen. He was just.
And he also been quoted to saying that Trump is an idiot. And
stop. Okay, he had to be saying this behind the scenes. Did he say this behind the scenes?
Yes.
It was all leaked.
This is crazy.
And the crazy thing is that he's just recently done an interview with Donald Trump. So he's very, very fake, and he knows how to play his card. But with all these,
because let me say this, AJ, when I'm a Democrat, and so you just think that the other side gets along. I am just blown away that Tucker Carlson didn't like him behind the scenes.
No, because Donald Trump, you see, he doesn't listen to anybody. He's and Fox News were on bended knee like nobody else. Literally, he owned Fox News. He could pretty much, because the audience are all Trump people, and and also he was also a big supporter of Ron DeSantis as well, wouldn't he? Tucker Carlson. That's no good.
Say it again. What did you say? Say it again.
Well, Fox News, a lot of the Fox News hosts have hinted out and saying they support Ron DeSantis. They want to go that way with Ron DeSantis, but it's not going very, very well for us, because it's showing in the polls that he's still winning, even in Florida. Governments and all these Republicans have come out against Ron DeSantis. So Trump is winning Florida already.
But was there a time when the Republican Party supported DeSantis over Trump, and you're saying that Trump has now flipped it around?
Behind closed doors, there were, because no one would dare come on TV and say they're not supporting him. There were few, but look how they ended. Remember Liz Cheney? Was that her name? That woman that
let me ask you guys this. I've been talking so long. I got to hurry up really quickly. Donald Trump, I'm not a Republican at all, but he seems to be outsmarting the rest of these Republicans. Why does he always end up on top?
Well, because basically,
he's not dumb.
He's not dumb, is he?
He's not dumb, but also he pretty much he's different from all
Can
of
I
these
say it? He's a con artist. Simple. A con knows a con.
President. Let's just say that.
He's intelligently stupid.
All right, I'm running out of time. Denzel, can you?
Then I'll get off.
Can I say about
say what, Sharrell?
Can I answer your question, Sharrell?
Yeah, really quickly.
Okay, so this is my theory. When President Obama was elected as the first Black president, all the media was saying that racism doesn't exist anymore. And then when Hillary was running against Trump appealed to some of those people who didn't believe in this thing, that because we had our first Black president who had 2 terms, then racism and bigotry was gone. He went and ignited people who really believed some of the stuff that he was spouting about not only people of color, but other nations around the world. So those same people haven't changed. they still support him.
And
But
he
let me
started
say this,
birth
Bonji.
certificate thing.
It's a known fact that Donald Trump was with the Proud Boys. That's just a known fact. But
true.
He seems to be trying to reach African American men now.
Young
Do you think
ones.
he'll be successful with it?
The sad thing about it is,
I don't think so.
Sharrell, he's already been successful with reaching young African American men. The percentage of black men that voted for him in the last election went up.
That's true.
That's true.
Believe it or not, black men are more conservative than people think they are. You know, that's why his percentage did go up on the last election.
But how is he reaching these rappers? How is he reaching DJ Academics? These are young men.
He's reaching them because of the policy
AJ,
that he wrote into law with
these are traitors
with getting them out of jail. Like he's gotten a lot of people out of jail.
The First Step
Act. Tax policy as well.
And it's getting them, making them more lean towards him because of the less jail time that they're getting. He's freed a lot of people with the First Step Act. So
it's not working out. But
that's why
he freed a lot.
He's freed a lot of people on that First Step Act.
A lot of people. Sharrell, you
not
probably know one of
working
them.
well.
You probably know one
It's
of them.
fake.
Sharrell. What's her name?
Who
was it?
The one who wrote a book about Phaedra giving her potions and stuff. Angela Stanton.
Angela Stanton.
Stop.
Yes.
Angela Stanton.
I remember that.
Trump freed her.
Yeah, I remember
Trump gave
that.
her a presidential well, that's how she got the right to vote. Because she was
Just
freed by
stop.
Trump.
You're telling me
Yes.
that Trump released Phaedra's partner.
Yeah.
From
Because
jail,
Phaedra
yeah.
should have
She
been
did
in
not-
jail too.
Yes.
You do not know that?
She
No, I didn't know that.
Even went to the White House.
She wrote
Can
a
I
book
say-
and everything about.
Wait, hold on. Everyone's talking at once. Go ahead.
Can't
Sebastian.
hear.
She wrote a book about everything, and she wrote in the book how like Phaedra would give her like teas and stuff to like abort a child and everything. She gave a lot of tea about Phaedra. The book is something called about housewife, surviving a housewife or something like that. Because she and Apollo used to do the things
All right,
together.
you guys, I am quickly running out of time. Sound off Denzel really quickly. Can you hear us? Okay, he just dropped.
Oh, can I say something about Don Lemon?
Huh?
Yeah, really
sorry,
quickly.
Denzel.
You saying me?
Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, sound off Denzel really quickly.
No, I'm sorry because it was something going on with StreamYard. It looked like it was loading. I'm happy for Tamika and Method Man. I'm happy about the new song. I hope it gets a platinum. I hope. And Don Lemon, I like him, but did he really disrespect women on the show?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
well,
Guys, I don't think he did, guys. You guys are just oversensitive. Like, come on. He did not.
I'm gonna
He
can I
did.
say something about him?
Let's sing it.
Sharrell?
He said that.
wait
hold on.
a minute. We can't hear.
Go ahead, Denzel.
No, I was asking. No, I was just asking a question. Did he disrespect women? Because some people were saying that. I don't know if that's true or not.
He did. He did.
Yes, he did.
AJ,
He
sound
did.
off really
Wow.
quickly, and then we got to wrap it up. Go ahead, AJ.
Oh, okay, Don Lemon, you deserve everything that you got. I'm sorry. Don Lemon is such I don't want to say it, but he's really, really bad. First of all, we all know he's a traitor. We saw how he treated his really good friend, Brooke Baldwin. They used to do New Year's Eve for like how many god years, and used to sit next to each other, and she said that he did not support her when she said that she wanted as much money as him. Okay, so she left and he didn't even support her. And then Chris Cuomo, his best friend, look what he did. He didn't even text him when he got fired. He didn't even hear from him. So I don't even think that Chris Cuomo is forgetting him. So yeah, he's just not he's not loyal. So he got everything that he deserved. Karma.
Damn, no one feels sorry for
Karma.
him. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. This was a great conversation. I mean,
Great show,
we
Sharrell
have-
and Perry.
we have to start touching politics, you guys. We got to start doing it
Mhm.
because of the election. So thank you guys
yeah.
for calling in. I appreciate it.
It's
Take
my
care,
problem. Thank you.
everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
y'all.
All right, bye. Good night,
Thanks
guys.
for calling, Wayne.
All right, bye.
Bye. Nice call. Thank you for calling in, Wayne.
Bye,
I love y'all.
guys.
I was in
Love
Vegas. I was in Vegas last month.
Oh, okay. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
take care. Bye.
All right, take care.
Bye. That's so funny. Perry, any last words?
Oh
This
no,
stuff is getting hot, ain't it?
No, it's good. I mean, but Carson yeah, he gonna bounce back.
Yeah,
Lemon gonna get a job. So I mean, but both of them had to cut, the salary.
That's the name of the game. Politics is dirty. That's how it is. So even in journalism. All right, you guys, if I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. I'm simply out of time. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Thank you for all the super chats. You don't have to support the channel, but you do, so I appreciate it. On 3, Perry, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.